This is an RNIB talking book.
Pamela, or Virtue Rewarded, by Samuel Richardson. Pamela, or Virtue Rewarded. Letter 1. Dear Father and Mother, I have great trouble and some comfort to acquaint you with. The trouble is that my good lady died of the illness I mentioned to you, and left us all much grieved for the loss of her. She was a dear good lady, and kind to all us, her servants. Much I feared that as I was taken by her ladyship to wait upon her person, I should be quite destitute again, and forced to return to you and my poor mother, who have enough to do to maintain yourselves. And as my lady's goodness had put me to write and cast accounts, and made me a little expert at my needle, and otherwise qualified above my degree, it was not every family that could have found a place that your poor Pamela was fit for. But God, whose graciousness to us we have so often experienced, put it into my good lady's heart, just an hour before she expired, to recommend to my young master all her servants one by one. And when it came to my turn to be recommended, for I was sobbing and crying at her pillow, she could only say, "My dear son," and so broke off a little, and then recovering, "Remember poor Pamela." And these were some of her last words. Oh, how my eyes run! Don't wonder to see the paper so blotted. Well, but God's will must be done. And so comes the comfort that I shall not be obliged to return back to be a clog upon my dear parents. For my master said, "I will take care of you all, my good maidens. And for you, Pamela," and took me by the hand, yes, he took my hand before them all, "for my dear mother's sake I will be a friend to you, and you shall take care of my linen." God bless him. And pray with me, my dear father and mother, for a blessing upon him. For he has given mourning and a year's wages to all my lady's servants, and I having no wages as yet, my lady having said she would do for me as I deserved, he ordered the housekeeper to give me mourning with the rest, and he gave me with his own hand 4 golden guineas, and some silver, which were in my old lady's pocket when she died, and said if I was a good girl and faithful and diligent, he would be a friend to me for his mother's sake. And so I send you these 4 guineas for your comfort, for Providence will not let me want. And so you may pay some old debt with part, and keep the other part to comfort you both. If I get more, I am sure it is my duty.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?